Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 7th of April, and before we start your reading, I've just got a little warning to give out because I've got another dog in the house. Yes, we have another dog. It's not ours, we're just looking after it for my son and daughter-in-law, and she's lovely, but she's a little dog. And why do little dogs have such big attitudes? So you might hear a bit of barking, I hope not. They completely ruined Libra's reading. Anyway, let's have a look. So let's find out what energy cards are coming up for Sagittarius next week. Thank you. Ooh, rest and reconsider. Very Nine of Swords energy, that is. And awaiting results. Okay. Are you up at night? Have you got some results that you're waiting for that's keeping you up at night and keeping, being on your mind? Rest and reconsider. Some of you, maybe you are having to reconsider something to do with what you're working towards or what you were working towards. Might be a bit of a reassessment time going on here. Let's have a look. We are using the B Tarot because A, I absolutely am in love with it, and B, excuse the pun, it's cracking time of year to use it. It's so inspirational. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Sagittarius and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Now, last week, your reading was all about itchy feet. That's all I kept thinking was, what do you want to do, Sagittarius? So your focus is the Fool. I will show you these. I'm just going to get them out first of all. Your opportunity is the Ten of Wands. The Sun is your challenge. Oh, the Star card is what you don't see coming. And the King of Swords is your advice and outcome. So the focus for next week is, this is called the Keeper in this deck, but it's zero, it's the Fool energy, it's take that leap of faith energy, it's that footloose, fancy free, let's start again, let's not worry about things, let's just wipe the slate clean. That's how that makes me feel. So maybe that's what you're resting and reconsidering, and this awaiting results. Is it worth it? Is it worth the worry and the upset? Are you reconsidering doing something else? Are you thinking, well, I've put a lot of time and energy into this and it's not really nothing coming of it? But the Fool energy is like, well, start again then, do something else. The Ten of Wands, yeah, talk about start again. There's an opportunity for you to put an end to the really hard work it's been. But also, with that Fool energy, it's like saying, I don't know why, you've done it before, you can do it again. Don't know where that came from. Kind of maybe you're thinking it's not possible, because it's not possible that bee is flying when he's so big in comparison to the beekeeper, but he is. There's an element of belief here. Now, it is a 10, which equals a 1, and you've got a 0 and then a 1, and then we progress to the Sun as your challenge. I think you're doubting something about this. You're having second thoughts. It's putting a bit of a dampener on your energy. The Star card, though, is what you don't see coming. And this is the card of hope and healing and faith and having faith. Something's coming in to I think maybe reconsider this, give you this energy of knowing what you want to head towards again. Also an energy of you can do it. You can do it. Never mind that Sun in your negative side, or maybe you're dealing with a negative Leo around you. That could be the other side to this. And then the King of Swords is your advice. Now, the advice of the King of Swords, the King of Swords is very fair, very wise energy. He's a king, so he's top of his game. And swords are the mental suit, how we think, how we make decisions, logic, truth. He's one to to make decisions based on fact, not on hearsay, not on what she said, he said. It's fact. And it's almost like saying, you know, do you need to, in order to rest and reconsider, do you need to write a list? Do you need to do the pros and the cons of something? Let's have a look. We're clarifying with Radiant Ryder Waite. Thank you. Oh, Ace of Wands is clarifying the Keeper. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. And one more, please, and thank you, for Sagittarius. Now, wands are your suit in the tarot, so it is lovely to see that you've got a wand there, and you've got your 10 of Wands here. And one more, please, and thank you, for Sagittarius. King of Wands. Jeepers creepers. It's almost like screaming at me to say, Sagittarius, why are you waiting? Get on with it. Do what you want to do. This Ace of Wands is your inspiration. It's your, you know, your sparky side. It's like, I don't know, wakey. The King of Wands is exactly the same. This is leadership, managerial. This is you being your own boss, making those decisions, not even considering what the negative side is, because he doesn't. That's why he's successful. Just focuses on the positive. Not saying that there's nothing negative that comes from it, but he just deals with it, doesn't dwell on it, just gets the task in hand done. And then the Page of Pentacles is here for you, saying, look, you need to take the next practical steps in order to achieve this. Are you and ahhing over it? You might need to go on courses. You might need to go back to university and study something, or just do a course online. But that's what they wanted you to focus on. Now, the 10 of Wands is an opportunity, to believe. That's what I want to say about that, because who would believe that bee could fly? 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Sagittarius, this is lovely. 3 of Cups. I think you definitely have a lovely friendship group around you next week, very supportive, or this could be you actually going to this friendship group or joining a group who people are exactly on the same page as you with your loves, your beliefs, your desires, your creativity even. The 10 of Cups, happy family. Look at that. This is like, yes, you can believe, you can do it. You know, we're quite often like, oh yeah, happy family, happy home. Yeah, right. No, that's why that Sun card is in your challenge. Stop thinking that way. Look at it from this aspect. This is what you want. This is to bring, and it's almost like, well, if the kids are happy, and if hubby's happy, or wife is happy, or girlfriend, blah, blah, whatever it is, if they're happy, then I'm happy. But it is possible. You might have to juggle. You've got the 2 of Pentacles here that says there's an opportunity, but there's an opportunity to do it. That's the main thing. Just focus on that. Yes, you might have to prioritize some sort of financial aspect of this, or, you know, have to put somebody before somebody else, or something before something else, work before home life. But next week, that's like, it is possible. It could even be that the kids are off school, you know, and you can do both. You can still keep your goal in mind that you want to do, and look after the kids, and keep everybody happy. That is very much 10 of Wands energy. Now, the Sun is your challenge. You could have a challenge in Leo at home, or you could just be thinking a little bit negative about all this aspect. Clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. The 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles as a challenge is you're not really putting much worth to your own time and energy. You are perhaps thinking that next week it's about you losing some sort of financial control, maybe not being able to enjoy the fruits of your labour as you would normally. The 9 of Swords, it's about sleepless nights. This is keeping you up at night. And then you have the Page of Wands in reverse. Now the Page of Wands in reverse is somebody a little bit, what do I want to say? They're a bit hot and fiery, a bit immature too. You could be dealing with a Leo who is a little bit of a handful. And for some reason it's giving you this Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like you're thinking, I've worked really hard this week. Just let me enjoy, a little bit. But there's something there that's not, I don't know, whether it's a child even for some of you, being a bit of a handful next week. Maybe I think that Nine of Pentacles, there's a worry about you losing some sort of financial independence too. Anyway, the Star, when you've got awaiting results and then you've got the Star card there too, that's also positive. This is like healing. This is lovely. That's clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Emperor. So the Six of Pentacles is very reciprocal energy. This is also very karmic. It's for me, what goes around comes around, and it's the only other card other than the Justice card in the deck that has the scale. So there's something coming into balance for you. It's almost like, you are, in order for you to heal, you are giving back. Maybe you're going to, when you want to do something for nothing, and I don't suggest you do it all the time, but just every now and then, be more generous. It's just something about, and it just gives you a lovely sense of satisfaction. I know you shouldn't do things just because it makes you feel good, but I don't know, sometimes you should. I don't know, there's something to do with that. It could be that you work for a charity, or there's something very healing going on here. Maybe you are a healer and you are doing a special offer. I know that sounds crazy, but what that does is it heals you too, as well as the other person. It's a very reciprocal energy. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is really interesting because it's the same as awaiting results. This is that card. It's also about reassessing. Are you, maybe you are giving too much, some of you, and you're not getting it back. And maybe it's a case of, right, okay, let's get into Emperor mode here. Let's take control of this, be a bit more disciplined, because you can also give too much without getting it back. The Emperor would definitely not do that. Oh my gosh, no. The Emperor is incredibly disciplined, in control, sturdy, reliable. Yeah, I'm going to do one more on that. Kind of feel like if you are giving out treatments or something to heal others too, it just offers that back to you. Oh my gosh, you just got the second card with the scales in the Justice card. Things balancing out for you. Yeah, there's a real balance coming in for next week. So if you are not seeing any, what do I want to say, recognition, it's like it is coming back to you. Maybe from an Aries, actually. Maybe from a fatherly figure, or a figure that's very high up. Now, the King of Swords. King of Swords is your advice and outcome, which is he's very data driven. Let's have a look. Maybe those awaiting results is to do with this. There's some sort of data coming in. Oh, whatever it is the Ten of Swords as a result of it, which is never a bad thing, is ending some sort of... Oh, you've got the Star card of healing. And the Six of Wands is also the card of healing and victory. There's something coming next week that is giving you the information, the data from these results, that is now offering the Ten of Swords. You've worried so much about this, I feel, but this is coming to an end. There is definitely light at the end of the tunnel, because you've got the Star card again. It's all about healing, hope, faith, having your true north. Also about you being in the limelight. It's about you. And then we have the Six of Wands. And this is about public recognition also for your success. So for some of you, if you are thinking of launching something new, doing something, it's kind of saying, look, whatever you do, are you looking at the, your results for this are looking very positive. Maybe you're going to get 10,000 followers if you're on YouTube, or you're going to get, there's something results driven about this, really successful too. And it's like other people around are also seeing it. It's not just about you, this one, the Six of Wands. I am also, again, it's a very healing card for me, because I'm always drawn to this beautiful green cloak on that horse. And it's for me that, Archangel Raphael comes on the green rays, the angel of healing. Anyway, I hope you know, we haven't finished yet. What am I thinking? We've got the angel numbers to come. I wonder what angel numbers you'll get, Sagittarius. These are the angel number oracles by the Pulp Girls. What numbers are here, please and thank you, for Sagittarius? We've got 1031, passion. There's certainly passion here. You've got the Fool, you've got the Ace of Wands, you've got the King of Wands. I love that for you. So look out for 1031. It could be the time that you look at. It can be on a receipt. It can be on a number plate of a car, license plate, anything. Let me know if you see it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, Sagittarius. I thought it was a lovely reading. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.